Hello, good people. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. We're going to start off today with a little bit of story time because I know you all are just super invested in my personal life. Anyway, I woke up super early this morning because mom needed me to help take her car to the car fixie place, and there wasn't actually anything wrong with it. So here I am, ready, super early. I've got my work clothes on and everything, just totally ready for the day, but I've got a lot of time now. So I was like, you know what? Finally getting over being sick. Let's record some Meme Deck Monday. So this is a Familiar Knight deck, which was passed to me by a friend. So if you all aren't familiar with Familiar Knights, this is a warrior. It's a level 3, which is nice. It gets under the floodgates. But what we're playing it for is the effect. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, each player can special summon one level 4 monster from their hand. Now, you can get into some real bangers. We've got Rare Metal Dragon, which is just a 2400 beat stick, and we have Terrorking Archfiend, which of course is just an absolute sick card. So those are the payoffs. You could play something like Sacred Crane as a payoff for Familiar Knight and Marauding Captain in this deck, and then you could add BLS as well. But this was the original list that was sent to me, and this includes Strike Ninja and Archfiend Soldier, which I think are just really fun cards. So I wanted to play this version and skip the Cranes for now. But if you want to play the deck and that's the direction you want to go, more power to you. Speaking of the Marauding Captain, we do have 2 copies of those because that's all we're allowed in GOAT format for whatever reason. This is basically just copy 4 and 5 of Familiar Knight. It's actually just, a little bit better. It doesn't have to be destroyed by battle, and your opponent doesn't get to summon a monster too. Man, Familiar Knight is much worse the more that I think about it. That's why it's on Meme Deck Monday, right? From there, we do have the 3 aforementioned Archfiend Soldier because it's just another Archfiend that we can put on the board to help out with our Terrorking Archfiend. If we don't have Familiar Knight or Marauding Captain, we have the Strike Ninja because we're playing pretty much all darks. We have Breaker, and we have a very, very small warrior package. We've got 1 DD Warrior Lady, 1 Exiled Force. Of course, these do go along with Marauding Captain and Familiar Knight, so we can search a whole bunch of things off of Rhoda. And then we have 1 copy of Little Sangan over here. For spells, let me bring this pot of greed over here. I didn't do a good job of sorting these. For spells, we've got Trinity, we've got some power spells, a couple of knocks, of course, double Rhoda, double Smash and Ground. We want to be very proactive with this deck. We just want to, summon big monster, kill big monster, attack opponent's life for a whole bunch, right? So Smash and Ground just fits in pretty perfectly here. For traps, we got a little bit more spice. We got a couple of skill drains. We've got a couple of trap dust shoots, 1 ring, 1 mirror force, 1 call of the haunted, and then this is an addition that I made to the deck Devastation Virus. I'm a big fan of this card. Anytime that I get to throw it in a deck where it just kind of naturally fits in, I tend to do it because it's just so fun to play. You don't get to play it very often because it's limited to 1, and its power level is not limited to 1 power level in code format with the current state of the meta, unfortunately, but it's just a fun card to play around with, I think. In the side, we have another small warrior package. We got Blade Knight, Zombra level 2, and an Amazoness Archer. We have a Mobius for burn, a Seraph Priest for those goat decks, a couple of walks for burn, Book of Moon, mostly for control, 3 copies of Sakuretsu Armor, Zing Zenhu, spicy little Mirror Wall. This is a card that I've been wanting to try out in aggro decks to fight the other aggro decks for a little bit, so finally getting around to that, and then 1 Threatening Roar for those pesky RGT decks. So that's the deck. Let's get out on the ladder and see what we can do. All right, we've got our first match here against Aqua Times, which I feel like I played against recently on the channel. I believe they're actually... yeah, I remember these sleeves and all of this now. Yeah, they're actually a Chaos Turbo player, I believe. Oh, Familiar Knight with a whole bunch of options. All right. Summon them out. Pass the turn. Strike the fear of God into the opponent. This isn't the worst hand that I've ever seen against Turbo. Terrorking Archfiend can be pretty good. We've got Knock, which is pretty good. Obviously, Smash and Ground is totally fine against Turbo as well. I would like another monster that I can, actually attack with, right? Ooh. Skill Drain's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and knock this face-down monster. Ooh. Ooh, get rid of the spies? Love to see that turn 1. Unfortunately, I can't set Terrorking Archfiend and then flip it up even if I have Skill Drain, because the effect still applies while it's face down and unaffected by Skill Drain. But let's attack with Familiar Knight, get in for a nice little 1200. I doubt the opponent wants to do anything about this. Yeah. All right, and then we'll just set the Skill Drain and we'll pass the turn. Skill Drain, you know, very, very good card against Turbo, especially if you can back it up with some pressure. All right, Duo, I don't care about at all. I would like to keep the Smashing Ground if at all possible. Lose the Terrorking. Okay, I'd rather lose a Rare Metal Dragon, I think. But I guess with Skill Drain, Rare Metal Dragon's probably just even better than Terrorking. Because Terrorking, you do still have to pay the upkeep, Lord. This is not Magic. You do still have to pay the standby cost. Because it's a maintenance cost. This is awesome. My Familiar Knight just got hit by a lightning vortex. We'll call that some value. How about a Marauding Captain? Ooh. Ooh. We'll accept Graceful Charity too, right? Throw that down. See what the opponent has to say about this. Archfiend Soldier. Strike Ninja. Okay. Strike Ninja's not the best with Skill Drain, but I've got some Darks in the grave, and I can get rid of Rare Metal here. Now the question is, do I want to get rid of Smashing Ground? I kind of want to keep it, but like the opponent's not close to a Chaos Monster. I just want to get rid of the MST and just kind of bully my way. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of the MST. Smashing Ground could come in handy at some point, but let's just summon out the Strike Ninja. See if this is good. Get on in there. I've got 2 activations in this baby. Slaps top of Strike Ninja. This baby can hold so many activations. See what the opponent's got here. Kaiku? Kaiku's annoying. I don't really care if they banish the monsters from my graveyard. Well, yeah, I kind of want to wait for a more opportune time. Yeah, you can have this opponent. Kaiku is like the biggest punish possible. The only punish for letting them take monsters out of the graveyard is Premature Burial and Call of the Haunted, but that's fine. Kind of want to save the information on the Skill Drain if I can. Duo. Duo's probably not getting any better, right? But, you know, let's throw down the Archfiend Soldier first. See if this is fine. Played out the stupid Strike Ninja on the last turn to dodge, like, removal, and then they're like, here's a bigger monster. But we do clear the Kaiku, so that is good news. And I'm just going to go ahead and play this Duo. Like I said, the value's probably not getting any better from here. Yeah. Get that out of here. Like I say, that's probably like a Chaos Monster or something like that. Snatch Steal makes sense as well. They could have taken the Strike Ninja. They could have played Kaiku and then snatched, and I wouldn't be able to banish. That's why I didn't save the Strike Ninja, of course, because I couldn't. I definitely would have saved it with the Smashing Ground in hand. Oh, just a pass? Okay. Call of the Haunted. Okay. So that's where I get punished a little bit, but, you know, my Terrorking Archfiend's still in the graveyard. So, like, and actually Strike Ninja's still in the graveyard, and that's totally fine. So I'm okay with it. A lot of times the power of Skill Drain is like your opponent just not knowing it's there. No light in the opponent's graveyard. Rhoda. Okay. I said my opponent was a Turbo player. Looks like they're not playing Turbo this time. Maybe they're not a Turbo player. Maybe it's just like some sort of a Chaos player. I may just be misremembering. I play against a lot of people on ladder. Exile Force, sure. Sure. Mm-hmm. That's fine. I think I'm going to call back Strike Ninja. My opponent hasn't been using their back row. Oh, Call the Haunted of their own. I see. I see. So they get back Kaiku. Probably just get Terrorking Archfiend. Seems good to me. Seven tools. All right. That's gonna work out very poorly for me. I need to draw a monster here. If I draw pretty much any monster, I just win. Do I want to take the 1800? I think that's fine. Yeah, once again, just no reason to show the skill drain here. If I draw into Premature Burial, I still win. So the Kaiku effect here is pretty much inconsequential. Just one more time. I'm sure someone's just sitting at their phone or at their PC or whatever, just screaming at me like, stop the Kaiku. And, oh my god. That's not, no, I needed to specify. That's not the monster I needed. I can Smash and Ground and set it. And if the opponent draws into like a smaller monster, sure, whatever. I'll clear the Kaiku now. All right. Let's set it. If the opponent draws into a monster with 1500 or less attack, then it gets flipped up. And I'm in a pretty good spot. Call of the Haunted goes away. And I do still have this skill drain. Heavy Storm. I do not have this skill drain anymore. It's out of here. If I draw into Archfiend Soldier, that'd be so sick. Prima opponent, you gotta stop. You gotta stop this madness, opponent. I wonder if they go into Exiled Force or if they go into Kaiku again. Hopefully it's Exiled Force. No, they're going for the Kaiku. All right. I guess that makes sense. You don't want to just like leave your board open while you're at 300. So you just hope the Kaiku is good enough here. Oh my god. Now, yeah, I guess I can still skill drain. Now I probably do skill drain the Kaiku. Thunder Dragon. All right, that's fine with me. Yeah, I'll probably skill drain the Kaiku now because now if it hits, it would take out my one monster that could attack over this Kaiku if I draw into Prima. So, God, I'm going to take 2,800. No attack. All right, that works out for me. Ring. All right, Ring's really good here. Let's set that and pass over the turn. And we're going to wait a little bit, of course, because this card the opponent drew could be a Book of Moon. But we'll see. Now they're attacking now. All right. I'm just going to take the 1800. I'm taking 3 hits from Kaiku without flipping up the skill drain. Okay. It is not Book of Moon. So here is my Ring of Destruction. I'd like to go to game 2, opponent. Is that all right? We got the GGs. All right. So we saw Roto, we saw Exiled Force, Kaiku, probably just, just a version of Chaos Warrior with some flips. God, this deck is so weird to side against, right? We saw 7 tools as well. I think I'm going to bring in the Zing. I don't really want to bring in Mobius. I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. I could bring in like Zombra and Blade Knight, but kind of not bring in the level 2. Just sort of, hedge against the chaosy side of things, I guess. Going second, I can drop the Trap Dust Shoots. Deck Devi? No, I probably need to cut some number of monsters here. I don't have to, but I don't really want to go above 20. Yeah, I'm going to cut a Rare Metal Dragon, I think. Yeah, I'm going to cut a Rare Metal Dragon, and I'm going to leave in the Deck Devi. Like, it's not good against the Kaikus of the world. And like potential Blade Knights and things like that. But it is going to hit a lot of the monsters in the deck, including the Gravekeeper Spy, which is just really annoying. And this hand, oh yeah, this hand is cracked. Unfortunately, I don't have my level 2, but I do have Exile Force if I want to go grab it. We'll see what happens. Familiar Knight to go along with my Rare Metal Dragon. Maybe it gets Lightning Vortexed again. That was so funny. We'll lead on a good old Pot of Greed. Now there's Deck Devi. Oh, and Terrorking. Okay. Okay. I see. Let's activate the Graceful Charity. Skill drain? All right. And Archfiend Soldier. Okay. So, man, if I get rid of my Rare Metal Dragon, I don't have anything to go with. I could just get rid of Familiar Knight. I've got Rhoda. Let's get rid of Familiar Knight, and you know what? I'm just going to get rid of the Rare Metal Dragon, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's like the thing we came to do with the deck, but I think it's the right play. And I'm going to set... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just going to set the Terrorking, and I'm going to set Deck Devi, and I'm going to set Skill Drain. And I will pass the turn. And I think I'm going to wait on the Deck Devi. I don't think I'm going to throw it off just right off. I kind of want to see if I can get a little bit extra value out of it. Oh, Spy? Okay. That's a little bit of extra value, right? Yeah, go ahead and search your Spy, too. I'm not going to skill drain that. I will simply kill the Gravekeeper Spy. I'm doing a lot of, like, just not activating skill drain. Yeah, it feels kind of cool. Oh, Exiled Force? Uh-huh. Well, I'll deck Devi. So, hey, we got some extra value. We had to kill all the spies. Our opponent used their Exiled Force. Brilliant. Get those spies to the graveyard and show me that hand, opponent. What are you working with over there? Oh, we get Moth out of here, too? It's a BLS Ring Bottomless. Okay. Get the Moth out of here. Get those spies out of here. I guess the opponent can summon BLS now, but that's fine. I just smash it, and we're done. All right, there the spies go. Get this Moth out of the hand, too. All right, we're all good. Yep, main phase 2 is good. Yep, set some more back row. I hope they set both of them. Yes! Oh, man, Heavy's about to go hard. All right, that's one on deck Devi. Unfortunately, it does count that turn. I could summon out Archfiend. Yeah, I'm going to summon out the Archfiend Soldier. Oh, if I get DD Warrior Lady, though, they'll activate... No, because I have to Heavy Storm here. I was going to say, if I get DD Warrior Lady, they'll have to activate BLS, and then I can skill drain it. And Smash and Ground from there. But I have to get rid of the skill drain here. So I'm just going to attack with Archfiend Soldier. Then next turn, I can Rhoda for... I can Rhoda for Blade Knight if I want to. Blade Knight's pretty good. Graceful Charity. I get to see all those draws, too. Any 1500s from that Graceful Charity to the bin. Raigeki Break? Sure. You gotta show me that other draw, opponent. Rhoda. Okay. All right. I mean, pretty good. This is why Deck Devi's not great. There are just so many ways to get around it. Like, Deck Devi doesn't do anything to Rhoda. I still feel like I'm in a good position here. But... DD Warrior Lady. Okay. I assume we're just gonna go, like, summon BLS, summon DD Warrior Lady, attack for a whole bunch of damage, and then I clear the board. Sounds good to me. And then opponent's still under one more turn of Deck Devi. All right, yep, here's the DD Warrior Lady. And yep, the BLS is coming down as well. That's fine. I get to take out all of my opponent's cards. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I just have to, you know, eat a huge chunk of damage here. It's no big deal. I'm at 2,400. So I feel pretty good. I can get Strike Ninja here if I want. Oh, never mind. Huh. Yeah, let's just Exiled Force. Let's get rid of DD Warrior Lady. And then Smash and Ground Le BLS. And hopefully the opponent draws a small monster for turn, and then on the next turn I can just grab Marauding Captain and go into Rare Metal Dragon, and we've got a 2-turn clock going. Show me that draw. Show me that draw, opponent. Bottomless Trap Hole. Well, that one's annoying. Guess I'm getting Strike Ninja then. Yeah, you're all good. Ooh, Call of the Haunted, though. Call's pretty good here, too. But I'm going to Rhoda, and I'm just going to go grab the Strike Ninja. Yeah, that seems fine. I could get rare. I could get Familiar Knight here. But I think Strike Ninja makes more sense. Let's banish this, and I'm at low life, so I think I'm actually going to banish the Terrorking. And let's set Call of the Haunted in phase. Strike Ninja comes back. I'll pass the turn. And I think we're looking pretty good to take this one here. What do you got, opponent? You don't have to show me this draw. Hopefully it's nothing too good. Knock. All right, Knock's a pretty good one here. I'm not going to get too aggressive. I'm just going to attack with a Strike Ninja. And pass the turn. Opponent's at 4,400. We don't currently have an answer to... I guess we do have an answer to Chaos Sorcerer, right? All right, Knock looks really good now. Oh, Sangan. Yeah, I can definitely summon Sangan. I don't care about a Torrential or a Mirror Force on that. All right, knock your face down. Moth? All right, all right. Sounds good. Do we have a third in the deck? We do have a third. All right. So that was a very good knock there. Let's try to get in for 27. And do I want to go for it here? I don't think I'm going to. I'm a coward. No, I'm a coward. I'm just going to pass over the turn. It's like, if it was Mirror Force there, I might be playing a little too conservatively. Oh. I don't have anything. Yeah, Heavy Storm is fine. This is a Heavy Storm concede? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it's Delinquent Duo. We won our first match. We didn't get to do any of like the cool like Marauding Captain Familiar Knight stuff really, but we got a nice little deck Devi. We got Strike Ninja going. We got ourselves a win. We'll take it. We'll take it. The opponent the U2. Always nice. Always nice seeing a nice person, a nice friend out on the ladder. But yeah, that's gonna be our first match. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Match number 2 here. I actually had to leave like for work like immediately after that first match and just like speed the whole way there. But now that I'm done with a whole day of work selling a bunch of phones, I get to sell some L's to some opponents. Hopefully, well, okay. I was gonna say, hopefully we get to do some Familiar Knight or Marauding Captain things. And well, with this hand, we definitely get to. Terrorking coming out. Terrorking coming out on turn 1. If the opponent just sets a monster, could be really good. The problem with this hand is we don't have like any interaction or anything, right? Oh, just a back row. Might just lead on Familiar Knight. See what the opponent does. Maybe we could draw out like a Lightning Vortex. I guess that was kind of like doing Familiar Knight stuff, right? We get supreme value out of it by making our opponent actually Lightning Vortex just a single Familiar Knight. Let's get in there for 1,200. And we will pass the turn. And I'm going to read Marauding Captain. When this card is normal summoned, you get the effect. Okay. I was like, what if I can just like summon Marauding Captain off of Familiar Knight, get its effect, and summon out Terrorking? This is not Reasoning Machine. No. No. See, people are watching the RGT to 1K series. I haven't played I played that deck recently in a War League match. But I haven't actually played that deck a lot in like months. Kind of got burnt out while playing the series, so. Let's just do the Marauding Captain thing. Go into Terrorking. Maybe the opponent doesn't have a Mirror Force here. If they do have a Mirror Force, I mean, I'm going to get blown all the way back to the Shadow Realm. Opponent's got to read? Sure. No problem. All right, Terrorking is here. Terrorking is now. Let's attack and hope this isn't a spy. Ah, come on, man. It is spy. Man, this deck struggles with spy, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does. All right, let's put Familiar Knight in defense position. What's that, Call of the Haunted? And yeah, I guess I'll pass the turn. I have DD Warrior Lady and Exiled Force. Okay. So my opponent actually can't attack the Familiar Knight with Marauding Captain on the board. It's kind of interesting. That's actually not good. That's not how I want it to work. But that's okay. I don't really want my opponent to get the Familiar Knight effect either, right? If I draw Smash and Ground, you know, we're off to the races here. Rare Metal doesn't do it. Strike Ninja doesn't do it. This is where obviously Crane with the addition of BLS would be good, but we knew we were foregoing that. Oh. Yeah, I'll take this all day. Now I can just clear the spy with an Exiled Force. Unless my opponent is wanting to summon a Chaos Monster here. Oh, God, if they do and they they target Terrorking, if I roll a 2 or a 5, I'm just going to cry. That's going to be so funny. Especially with Call of the Haunted. We'll see what happens here. Oh, Tsukuyomi. Okay. Just going to set the Familiar Knight. Do we have a knock to follow it up? We do. Okay. That's totally fine. Like, I'm not torn up about that. And we're just passing the turn. Okay. Sook back to hand. Oh. Snatch Steal, I think I'm going to save for a follow-up Chaos Monster. I think what I'm just going to do here is give the hand a shuffle. Oh, I got to pay 800 for the Terrorking. My bad. I don't know if I've ever actually used this card in a match before, to be honest. Just gonna road it for Exiled Force here. And we're just gonna pop this spy. The opponent attacking the Marauding Captain is just awesome for me. Big fan. Not gonna use the call here because now call can be used for Exiled Force if I need to. And oh. All right. 2 or 5. 2 or 5. That's a 4. Okay. Unfortunate. But let's see. We know 3 of the cards in the opponent's hand. Yeah, Thunder Dragon, Tsukuyomi. Not really worried about those. I'm just going to pass the turn. If they summon a Chaos Monster or anything like super bad for me, I have Snatch Steal. I have 2 1900 beaters just about to drop on the board, so I don't hate this position at all. I don't feel like I'm, like ahead necessarily, but Breaker. All right, now I feel like I'm losing very badly. Breaker's going to clear my whole board here. Yeah, there goes Call of the Haunted. That's, wow. That Book of Moon landing was huge. I do have a way to deal with Breaker now, but, obviously my position is much worse. Familiar Knight. Yeah, I'm not going to throw that out. I'm just going to summon out an Archfiend Soldier. I'm going to try to attack over this Breaker. Pretty nice back and forth game here. I really like these. I still know half of the opponent's hand, and it's not great. So, there, there's still, some outside. It's not even really an outside chance. There's still just a chance we can end up beating down the opponent by a nice, healthy 8,200 life points. They're at 6,500. We've got a lot of pressure coming here. A set monster. Okay. And another Archfiend soldier. Okay, so that's probably not a spy. I think I'm just gonna go another. I'm just gonna summon another soldier, right? Hope this isn't Mirror Force. At this point, like, I kind of need to get the opponent dead, so if it is the Mirror Force, it's the third spy. Ah, all right. I'll take 100. That's fine. I'll pass. I can snatch steal that next turn, and then I've got 38, 50. That's actually lethal. Assuming it gets through. Would love to draw a heavy storm here. Oh, no play at all. Okay. Breaker? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's kind of like heavy storm, isn't it? Summon Breaker. You got a nice little TT right here. No. Okay. Let's get that backer out of here. Oh, it is Mirror Force. They didn't use it because they had Spy. Yes. Give me that. Give me that. I love it when the opponents like don't concede whenever you snatch steal, because it makes like Kuhb just go through my head. But they don't have it here. We're gonna take game one. Oh, the opponent already given the GG2. Opponent's confident. I like it. All right. Looks like turbo. Smells like turbo. Probably turbo. We want level 2. We want Blade Knight. They're probably going to be siding like we're an aggro deck, so the Zing is actually pretty much in here for turbo. So I like that here, but it's probably just those 3. And what do I want to cut? I could stand to cut some sort of monster thingy. Familiar Knight's actually pretty good still. I could cut a rare metal dragon. I don't hate that. Just so I'm not going like too high up on monsters. And then I actually kind of like to cut trap dust shoots, especially on the draw against turbo, whenever I'm playing an aggro deck, because a lot of times they'll side into a strategy that just doesn't care about the dust shoot quite as much. So this seems good to me. Let's run it. Can we get a nice... I think I 2-0'd the first match, right? Can you get a nice 2-0, 4-0? Got a Marauding Captain and a Terrorking to start. Never mind. All right. Yep. Duo me, opponent. Let's go. Heavy Storm's out of here. And I'm going to get rid of Archfiend Soldier, I think. Terrorking Archfiend is potentially really good in this matchup. So I think the Marauding into that is quite nice, especially pressuring with Ring of Destruction. Ooh. If they have Torrential, it sucks. If they have Mirror Force, it sucks. But I'm already behind. And, like, I'm going to say this a whole lot in this series. This is Meme Deck Monday, right? We came here to do the thing. Let's do the thing. Summon Marauding Captains. Is this all right, opponent? Summon Terrorking Archfiend. Is this all right, opponent? Let's go. No Mirror Force one time, please. Scapegoat. Okay, that's fine. I've got Skill Drain to deal with Tear. Not too worried about that. I'm going to set the Drain, and I'm going to set the Ring, I suppose. If the opponent set a Heavy Storm next to the Scapegoat, so be it. Good for them. I'm really hoping they just go Metamorphosis here. Set. And anything else? No. Okay. Smashing Ground. Well, I'm not going to do that to push through 2,000 damage here. And I think I am going to attack with both. If they drew Mirror Force this turn, cool. But I'm going to call them on it. Ring of Destruction. All right. The Almighty Die. A 4 again. Okay, that's fine. We lose the Terrorking Archfiend, which is unfortunate, but we still get in 2,000 damage, so that's totally fine by me. And I still have a ring. The opponent's at 5,000. If we can get just a couple of little pokes for damage, we're looking really good here. Still have the skill drain too, so if they were protecting this so they can meta it, that's not gonna work out for them. Tsukuyomi. Okay, we're gonna target the Marauding Captain. Yeah, I'm gonna let it get set. Do I ring the Sook? Keeping Marauding Captain around isn't, you know, incredible. I'm just going to trust the top of my deck. I'm going to let the Marauding Captain go. I know it's a -1, but ringing the Sook is just not really the value that I'm looking for here. Especially since now, like, Sook can't come down. Terrorking Archfiend. Fantastic. That's what I was hoping for. I'll go ahead and set it. And I'll pass the turn. And we'll see what the opponent wants to do. I imagine they don't have knock in their deck. But if they do, they do. No big deal. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Especially with the Sinister Serpent. Alright. Yeah, they get Serpent back to hand. Yep, all good. No dust shoot. No light or dark, but there's a Pot of Greed. That's pretty good. So we've been hit with Pot Duo. A fantastic game, too. Sometimes that's how it be. All right, just a back row. No pressure. I wonder what I drew this turn. All right, let's reset the Terrorking. I mean, if they just want to sit here and Phoenix Wing Wind Blast it all day, that's fine. Jog, sure. All good. What else you got over there? Kaiku. Okay. I'll ring that one. Keep my dude around. Because there are not a lot of beaters over there that, you know, can really take out Terrorking. And if I can get it flipped up, or if I can draw like an Archfiend Soldier, that'd be pretty insane. MST is not bad. It's not incredible, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll set it and just pass the turn. Opponent's at 32. If I draw an Archfiend Soldier, actually, I could MST Smash and Ground, kill the opponent. Upstart Goblin, sure. I go back up to 52. All right, just a pass. Soldier, Pot of Greed. Okay, my turn for some Trinity. Any Archfiend Soldiers? That's what I really want here. Rare Metal Dragon Blade. Okay, Blade Knight's not bad. We accept Blade Knight. Do I think this is a chainable? It could be. Do I care if it's like a Raigeki break? Could be another Scapegoat. I don't really want to run Rare Metal Dragon or Blade Knight into a Saku or something. But I also don't want an MST. I think I'm just going to summon the Blade Knight. It's fine. Oh, they're thinking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, Blade Knight's fine. I'm going to attack without setting the Smashing Ground. Play around Magic Cylinder. If they draw heavy, they draw heavy. I'm going to set this to make the Blade Knight 2k. Just in case they draw, you know, like another Kaiku or something like that. They do have Tsukuyomi, but I have Skill Drain for it now. That could be a Solemn. That'd be interesting. Tribe. Okay. I will pay the 1,000. Oh, they're going to Book of Moon in response. Okay. All right. Yeah, that effect actually resolves then. Blade Knight is out of here. That's a heads up play from the opponent. A lot of people don't know that it works that way. All right, Mirror Force is out of here. Love to see that one go. And knock. Okay. All right, I will... Yeah, I'll knock the tribe. Gonna keep my Terrorking around. I know one card in hand is Tsukuyomi still. And they're gonna get tribe back. Sure. Let's see what else they've got for us. Still no light in the graveyard. They didn't pick up their Serpent. Love to see that. Would love a Strike Ninja. I'm still in for Archfiend Soldier. Especially with Mirror Force gone. All right, Suit comes down. Yes, attack, attack, attack. Yes. Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Terrorking Archfiend's face up, baby. They're at 2,800. The Suit stays on the board. Okay. Snatch? Still have to pay the 800 for the Terrorking. I don't think I want to snatch the Sook. I think I just want to attack over it. It puts him at 1,900, so like, If the attack goes through, this can still kill them on the next turn. Saku. All right. All right. All right. Come on, die. Let's do it this time. Yes! That's a 5! Oh, skill drain! No! No! Oh, I got excited. Oh, my bad. My bad, opponent. Yeah, the one time I get the 5 too. We had to do it for the content. That's my excuse. I'm gonna smash and ground. Just get the Sook out of here. That way it's not pressuring me. I am at 3,400. And I'll pass the turn. So 2 darks in the graveyard. If the opponent summons a big monster or anything that can attack for, you know, a decent amount. Oh my god, another Terrorking. That's fine. I'll set it. Maybe they'll draw another Sook, right? Summon Dekoichi and attack. Oh, there's a face down monster. Okay. Oh, Zing's actually not bad here. As long as those aren't chainables, yeah, we'll set it for sure. And pass the turn. See what they can do. Another face down monster, sure. Familiar Knight. Okay, that's an interesting one. Do I want to zing these? I think I do. If they're chainables, that's fine. Right? Oh, it just resolves. Okay. Those could be spies, but Familiar Knight's going to come on down. And then, like, if the opponent attacks over this, Rare Metal Dragon comes out. Let's attack the new set, I guess. Moth, sure. All right, cool. What you got, opponent? You got a light in the graveyard now. A chaos monster for the opponent could actually just be very bad for them. Oh, flip up spy? Okay. Oh, spy chaos monster. I see. Yeah, sure. Are we crashing into Familiar Knight first, hoping the Chaos Sorcerer can attack over something? I bet it can't. No, okay, we're going to attack into the Terrorking first. Sure, it's gone. Attack with Spy? Yes! Yes! Here's my Rare Metal Dragon. Please no more back row? Aw, boo. Draw? Another skill drain. It's not great. Mirror Force is gone, though. I'm just going to take this Chaos Sorcerer. If this is a Saku or whatever, they get to choose which one I get to keep. And if it's not something that can stop this, well, then they lose. Has me that, please. Thank you. Attack. Scapegoat. Okay, that's fine, too. Yeah, I'm not worried about Scapegoat too much. God. Heavy Storm would be really bad for me. But I'm just going to pass over. I don't care about Metamorphosis. The opponent has not been grabbing their Sinister Serpent. As soon as I say that, they look at the graveyard and take it. Okay. Sure. Would love another monster. Seeing the Scapegoats now, if we do end up going to a game 3, I'll definitely bring in Asura. Deck Devi. Okay. Deck Devi's not bad. I don't think I'm going to attack this because I think it's just Serp. So why don't I just clear these? If I let them go to 48, that's fine. Set the Deck Devi and pass. And see what the opponent has here. No light in the graveyard. That's good for me. They're 40, back up to 4,800. No play. Okay. Mirror Force. There's just no need to Deck Devi here, right? Yeah, let's just attack. Yep, it is the Serpent. We'll hit him for 24. They're not dead on the next turn. Oh, Book of Moon? Sure, I don't really care about that. I'll pass the turn. So they go back up to 58. And they did not get the serpent again. That's fine. Monster. Knock? I think I'm okay with knocking here. Let's flip this up. And so this puts them dead on the next turn, which is why I want to do this. Knight Assailant, cool. And yeah, I was gonna ask them if they had any more in deck, but there it is. Let's get in there for 47. Put the opponent at 1100. They'll go back up to 21. No. I'd like for you to lose those life points instead of gaining them, please. All right, 23 and 24. Okay. Heavy Storm's still not like the end of the world, right? Because, yeah, if they Heavy Storm, then I just sack the Chaos Sorcerer to deck Devi. Oh, they drew a light. Okay. That's fine. I guess. Yeah, I didn't want to set the Mirror Force. I don't hate that play. If they have BLS, like, it's not the end of the world. I can set the Mirror Force later. It's all good. And if they have Chaos Sorcerer, it's like, that's totally fine with me, right? Is it BLS? It is the BLS. Okay. All right, so we're not done here. The question is, if they attack Rare Metal Dragon, do I want to deck Devi? That's tough, because then they take out the Chaos Sorcerer too. And the Knight Assailants are gone. I don't think I'm supposed to deck Devi here. I think I'm supposed to just let this go. I'll turn this to defense, and then I'll set Mirror Force, and we're just going to sit here for a few more turns, because the opponent's going to gain some life. Unless they draw Heavy Storm. Now, if they draw Heavy Storm, I just lose. Because I can deck Devi, but the BLS is going to attack. And, like, now I have the option of drawing into Rhoda, which I have 2 of. Exiled Force, which, of course, I have 1 of. Smashing Ground, I have 1 more of those. Okay. Draw. Premature Burial. What do I have in the graveyard? Nothing that's good enough here. All right. That's unfortunate, but could come into play next turn to kill the opponent. Let's move this to defense. And let's set Mirror Force. And I'll pass the turn. And we'll see what happens here. Opponent goes to 31. I'm going to Mirror Force the crap out of this BLS. Yeah, all good. Ring is already gone for the opponent, which is very nice. Yeah, BLS attacks. We get it out of here with the Mirror Force. Yeah. Okay. I could have decked Devi to, like, get rid of the Serpent there, but I didn't feel like I really needed to. They set another back row. All right. All right. I'm going to summon Strike Ninja. Is this okay, opponent? And I guess I'm going to get back Rare Metal Dragon. Which leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 darks in the graveyard. But if it goes with the graveyard, that'll be another activation. Ring's already gone, sure. I think that's better than getting Terrorking Archfiend here. All right, so summon the Rare Metal. And I'm going to attack with Sork first. Because I actually had to get Rare Metal here. So if I clear this and then they have Scapegoat, I win. Because they activate the Scapegoat. I deck Devi. Phoenix Wing Windblast. The Sork? The Snatch Steal. Oh, okay. Sure, I get it. You're gonna die this way too, assuming this dies from deck Devi. Give me that monster. Give me that monster. That's a serpent. That's a serpent. Oh, I said I had to get back the Rare Metal. This is 41, not 31. Neat. All right. Serpent out of here. Both of those back row are locked down. We know there's no Kuhb in hand. That's gonna be 2 matches for the Familiar Knight deck? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. This deck was actually pretty sick. I mean, like, Skill Drain's one of the most underrated cards in Go format, right? Deck Devi can do its thing. Like, we've just got, a Torrential and a Magic Jammer. Yeah, I mean, and like the deck is just full of solid cards, right? You see where, like, Familiar Knight's not the best card in the world. Terrorking Archfiend is not the best card in the world. It was just kind of sitting there face down for a long time. Marauding Captain's not the best card in the world. This is a 1900 vanilla. So, like, the deck's obviously not anywhere close to, like, top tier or anything, but it's got a bunch of solid cards. It can do some good stuff, and I'm glad we actually got to showcase, like, Familiar Knight got its effect, Marauding Captain got its effect. We did work with Rare Metal Dragon. We did work with Skill Drain. We did work with Deck Devi. We did pretty much everything that the deck wants to do in this video, so I'm happy with that. The games were sick. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.